Hello and welcome to Gina Moon. So what I'm going to do here is I'm going to go ahead and tap into your current energy to see what messages the universe, spirit have here for you during this given time. Before we jump in, just know that this reading is sponsored by Psychic Source, and I'll tell you all about the amazing offer they have for you at the end of the reading. If you would like to watch a link to the extended, you can find the link to the extended down in the description box below. You can also find that link down in the first comment that I've pinned down below as well. And in the extended is where we dive deeper into the entire reading. We go into the other person's energies. We clarify each position, and that's where all the details come through. If you would like to book a personal reading, you can find that link right below the extended. I've opened my calendar for personal readings, so you can find that link down there. Same place. All right, let's go ahead and tune into your frequency. And you are starting with the dominant energy of the... Drum roll. Okay, interesting one. If you see the number 6606666, the number 6, that is a representation of something about to create a little bit more balance and harmony in your life. That also has to do with a person coming in to create harmony with you, right? Someone here who wants to either resolve something, create harmony with you. We're going to see. But you have here memories of love. Memories of love is about reminiscing, right? About the good old days, thinking about the past, a person, a situation, a place in the past that brings back memories of love. You know, it's sometimes, whether it's a person, place, or a thing that you once kind of held close to your heart, you're thinking about that. Of course, there could be some other energy here that could be missing you. We will see. Let's go ahead and see how this is going to play a role in your reading. But remember, this can be for your love, career, family, finances, friends, whatever other area of your life this is. Now, let's go ahead and tune into these energies as I tune in to these frequencies here, aligning, calibrating your own frequencies. Make sure that you subscribe to the channel. Give the video a thumbs up, because when you like the video, give it a thumbs up. It really helps support me and it helps support the channel. And of course, when you subscribe to the channel, hit the little notification bell and make sure that it turns black so that you get notified. Otherwise, it won't notify you. And the little check mark should be on all. All right, let's go ahead and dive right in. Remember, you can reverse the roles if you feel that the energies fit better with the roles reversed. But I will still read the energies how I see them fit, okay? All right, let's see. What's going on here for you? You could be dealing with the sign of Cancer for some, not for everybody, whatever other sign this is. Let's see. Sign of Taurus is showing up in the reading. The sign of Libra. We will see what other signs come through, but for now, these are coming through. Of course, it could be any sign of the zodiac. And remember, for some of you, this is... For a lot of you, it's going to have to do with love, right? But for others, it's a general reading still. So take the reading how it resonates for you. It could be love, career, family, finances, friends, projects you're working on, or different situations in each position. You take the reading how it resonates. I see that right now, you're taking a little bit of a step back to reassess something. Is this the right thing to do? Or have you done enough? Right? You're kind of assessing something. On the outside, someone may think that you are backing away from something. They may feel that your energy is no longer there. But I still see that you have one hand on one wand, right? Meaning there's still some curiosity about you. You still haven't completely released it. Whether it's a relationship, an idea, something here that you were working on, plan to work on, whatever this is, we will see. But a part of you feels like you've already done enough. A part of you feels like you've already invested enough, proved enough. And now you're standing back, waiting to see what you will get back in return. Let's see. Because I see here that also part of your challenge has to do with you not wanting to plant a seed, or finding it difficult to plant a seed of either a reunion, right? If this is something related to a person from the past, or someone here whom you've been with for a while and there has been some kind of argument, some kind of disconnect. Yeah, the memories may be there, like surfacing. Like, yeah, the moments that you held together, the good old days, the good times. But then there's another part of you that feels like, what if it doesn't work out? What if it's not really real, right? So it's kind of like you're reassessing it, and you're finding a little bit difficult to plant that seed of potentially starting this either again or for the first time. Again, love, career, family, finances, friends, whatever this is that you are dealing with. You are dealing with an outside energy, or soon will. And this outside energy, they are coming through as resisting movement forward towards you. But the desire is there. We shall see, because I see that this outside energy is going through some kind of reflection of their own, right? The shadow aspects of themselves being integrated with the lighter aspects of themselves. But still, it's a little bit of a challenge for them to make a solid, bold decision yet. I feel like you guys could be mirroring each other. Now, we will see when we clarify, but in the recent past, you are coming through as you felt like you were doing something, giving to someone, whether it was a relationship, job, career, idea, friendship, whatever else, right? Family situation. But you felt like you were just pushing and pushing to get something that you really wanted, until there was a moment of exhaustion. You felt exhausted. You felt like you were pushing against gravity, in a sense. You were pushing against the flow. And so there was a moment there where you kind of took a step back, because you felt like, you know what? Well, I keep doing this and it's not working, so I'm just going to release it. Let the chips fall where they may. And I see here that this outside energy, there was a lot of passion there, movement forward. It's almost as if the moment, the minute, the second that you released resistance, you let something go, you backed out, that's the moment that the doors of communication, of movement forward opened up. For some of you, when you first went into something, first went into this, you felt like, wow, this is it. Like the passion was there, the energy of movement forward was there, until it wasn't, right? And I feel that you started to gain some kind of clarity and enlightenment about it, which is what made you take a step back. For some, you got involved into a situation that brought a lot of passion. We will see. Now, in your present energy, you are coming through as still not giving up on something, whether it's the same situation or a completely different one. But I see you wanting success. Even though you are assessing a situation and you're saying to yourself, you know what, I'm not sure if it's going to be fruitful. It's kind of like you almost feel like it won't succeed, but the passion within you is making you feel like you still want to lean into it, right? It's almost as if your soul is communicating to you. There's something about this that you really want, right? This outside energy, they're coming through as heartbroken. Right here, right now. I'm sensing that whoever this outside energy is right here, right now, whether it's already happening or will be happening, it's almost as if you're backing away from them. They're noticing, or you've already done it. Maybe you've left something behind. You broke up with somebody or something like that. But I'm sensing here that this outside energy is, feeling very heartbroken. There could be a third party situation, whether you met somebody new for some of you and you're creating a heartbreak in them, or it could be anything else, right? Kind of like them disagreeing with you. No, you shouldn't pursue that. And you're saying, you know what? It's okay. Because they might be saying to you, you shouldn't pursue that. It's not going to work. But you're still pursuing it. Now, this is interesting because are you pursuing whatever this is to prove something to them? To prove something here to this outside energy? Or are you doing it because you truly desire it? You truly want success? Because I see that you still see some pursuit as not really succeeding. And for some, there's an energy of the past coming through. Right? It's kind of like, should you choose the new doorway, even though there's something there pulling you back towards something or someone from the past? Which one is real, right? And which one is the illusion? Or are they both real? We shall see. In the near future, you're not looking too good. Again, it's kind of like your assessment could be correct. Their assessment could also be correct. Because you're looking like you're stuck. You're looking like you can't get out of the situation now. Now, could it be that your soul isn't asking for success, but rather for experience? Right? Because if this is about your soul's growth, then I can see why you still want to give this a go if your soul wants the experience of it, right? But then the ego says, no, because we're not going to have victory. So which one is it? Are you in it for the outcome? Or are you in it for the experience? It's a very different inclination, right? This outside energy in the near future, they're coming through as growth. Wow. The Empress. Could be, a person with feminine energy there, man or a woman. We all possess both feminine and masculine energies, but it's a very feminine type of energy that attracts, right? Takes the back seat, isn't always the driver. And in the near future, they want growth. For some of you, there's a situation happening where you may be going into something new, because of some kind of resentment that you're holding based on something that happened recently or in the recent past, right? Either something unresolved that is kind of making you do something right now that, sure, it kind of inspires you, but then at the same time, you're still kind of leaning towards something unresolved from the past or in your current situation, right? Let's go ahead and start clarifying, because what I'm picking up on here is that you may be trying to set like an an indirect, unspoken boundary. Or you may have recently set it, and that boundary, you feel like it was crossed. But if you do things out of ego or out of fear, they can result in this, right? You feeling trapped, you feeling like now you can't get out of the situation. And for some of you guys, you already started the process towards that new idea, new situation, new person, right? And sometimes what happens is you kind of dig in your heels and you say, okay, well, I already started it, so I'm just going to keep it going. Right? Let's see. Yeah, I see that you haven't yet dealt with a shadow aspect of yourself regarding a certain situation that has created some negative emotions, sadness, resentment, right? That kind of deal. And you're trying to process it without addressing it first. You're trying to move forward without addressing it first. You're trying to, make other moves without really acknowledging it first. And you also have here an unresolved trigger, right? And so what I'm sensing is that is exactly what is causing a disconnect in either a marriage, a relationship, a job situation, family, whatever it is, right? A union. And what this is saying here with memories of love is that could it be a possibility for this situation to, in a sense, harmonize itself with a clearer boundary? Because I feel that the boundary that you may have set, a boundary here that this person situation crossed, or something here where, you felt like you couldn't trust them. I'm sensing that it was made through doubt. Sometimes we try to assert ourselves, our energy field, and we say, okay, we're not going to allow this person to do this to me anymore. But then in that moment, there could be a sensation of you not being sure about it, you not feeling good about it, like energy of guilt, right? Which creates kind of like these micro fractures in the boundary itself. So basically your frequency doesn't really communicate that it is a solid boundary. And I'm sensing that this may have happened, or could it have happened, so that this can be recalibrated, because someone in the near future wants growth with you. But I see that you're feeling a little bit stuck, right? Either you're making up excuses as to why you don't want to, you can't, and for others of you, you are kind of stuck in a situation in the near future that doesn't allow for growth to happen, right? Fears, doubts, insecurities, that kind of vibe. Let's see. Let's clarify this outside energy. Yeah, so I'm sensing here again, see, this is the boundary here. It's the boundary that they crossed. And it's a little bit difficult, is what I see, for you and this person to see eye to eye in some kind of situation. But I'm also sensing here that this person's wanting to manifest, look at that, again, Four of Wands, this with you. Now, Could this be something here that you could potentially transmute into something more positive? Or do you want to cling on to the resentment, the negative emotion, maybe, the kind of like the fact that you couldn't trust them? Because I feel that they do want to move towards you, but they also want to be sure that you want the same thing. And in the near future, your future self is coming in and saying, hey, listen, are you sure that you want to go through with whatever this is? Because I see that someone right now is feeling very heartbroken, like they're realizing. They're having some kind of realizations about you, about them messing up. And I see that you haven't fully let something go. Yeah, you're kind of standing back. You may be telling yourself, no, that's done, over with. I hear you. But you're still standing there holding on to that wand, kind of like maybe if they figure it out, maybe if they don't cross a boundary anymore, right? But then again, you've got to ask yourself, maybe this boundary that you set now can be a more gentle one, but with clarity. It doesn't have to be a hard boundary, right? As long as it's with clarity, no fear, no doubt, no guilt, no insecurity about it. So could this be the opening to something that could potentially grow? Because it is in your near future, but you're also feeling like there are all these factors that may not work for you, right? That may not work in the situation. And this outside energy, I see them wanting or trying to manifest something with you. And that's exactly where the turning point is, because, this is them not giving up on this, not giving up on you. But then again, for you, is this just, a temporary release, or is this something here where you can let go of the resentment so that the memories of love don't have to stay in memory lane, but they can, right, like bring in something new? It's that seed that you're afraid of planting. We will see. We're going to go into the extended to see how this is all going to turn out and develop. But before we do that, let's go ahead and get one of these. Let's see. What is the message here? I don't know, but it's looking good. It says here, the king and the queen, the power couple, the masculine and the feminine energy, the emperor and the empress. I feel like in your last reading, if you haven't seen it, you can find the links down in the first comment I pinned down below, also in the description box below. But I'm saying that because if you remember correctly, we were talking about the feminine and the masculine energy, and how some of you guys may have been leaning too much on the feminine energy. And now it's interesting because they're coming through, this outside energy is coming through as the feminine. But the masculine energy is still missing here in the picture. That doesn't mean that you have to completely embody the masculine. No, that just means that there's a lesson here that your soul and this other outside energy are kind of learning, right? They're also learning some kind of a lesson. I feel that on your side, you are learning how to incorporate more of the masculine energy, right? Boundaries, speaking up, etc. They are learning how to embody more so of the feminine energy to balance that out with their masculine, whether it's a woman or a man, doesn't matter. Meaning, in the near future, they're coming through as wanting to be more nurturing, more caring, listening to your wants, your needs, right? But you are still needing to assert your autonomy in a sense, because you're still not showing up here very clearly. You're like in between timelines right now, recalibrating, right? What you're going to do, what's going to happen. And you have here power couple, the king and the queen, the masculine and the feminine, an indestructible force that many wish they could be, liked by few and envied by most. I feel like not only is this you, the potential of you and this other person, this outside energy. Of course, for some of you guys, it could be a person from the past. For others, it could be the new one that you choose. But either way, this is something here related to your own vibration. Meaning, if you learn how to anchor this energy, it's like this person is coming in to teach you how to anchor that energy, right? But a part of you is either afraid of going into it, but then again, you're kind of leaning on it still, like you haven't fully released it. So let's see, we're going to dive into the extended. We're going to see more so about who this person is, their subconscious thoughts about you, their deeper feelings, emotions for you, their next moves, actions towards you, how the situation is all going to turn out and unfold for you, what will be the final result, and we will end the reading with any messages from spirit. So if you want to check out the link to the extended, you can find that link down in the description box below. You can also find it in the first comment that I've pinned down below as well. And if you would like to book a personal reading with me, I've opened up my calendar. You can find that link right below the extended in the same place. Also, stay tuned because I do have an amazing offer for you guys from Psychic Source. You guys, it's truly an amazing offer. I'm not just saying that. Some of you guys have asked me which psychics do I recommend. I do recommend a few. One of them, her name is Pixie. She is amazing. Another one, her name is Zamara. You can see it on the screen here, their names. So again, if you want to check that out, stay tuned. That is up next. I'll tell you all about this offer. But for now, I'll see you in the extended. And I just want to take a moment to thank today's sponsor, Psychic Source. You guys, seriously, they've been around over 35 years, and they're one of the most trusted psychic services out there. Now, obviously, you guys all know that I do readings myself for all of you, but sometimes, honestly, it just really helps to get a different perspective from someone outside of my own energy when it comes to my personal things. And so I was really curious to know what they would tell me, and so I called them. I called one of their advisors just to get the clarity that I needed. And yeah, I was surprised to know that they gave me the confirmation and the clarity that I already kind of knew within me. What I love about their offer is that you can literally connect with as many advisors as you want during that time frame. You can either call them, message them, and read through all of the reviews to see which one you feel more comfortable with. Right now, they have an amazing offer for you, all of my loyal viewers. You get 40 minutes for only $19.80. That's literally like less than 20 bucks, you guys. Just click the link that's down in the description box below. I've also linked it in the first comment that you'll see down below as well. Or you can visit the direct website, trypsychicsource.com/Gina Moon. Make sure that you spell my name correctly because that will be your code, Gina Moon. That's Gina with an E. Here's how to use your special offer code. Click on the direct link that's down in the description box below or visit www.trypsychicsource.com/Gina Moon. Once you're on the Psychic Source website, click on Get a Reading. Then it'll take you to the offer page. The check mark should already be on the first offer, which is $19.80 for 30 minutes plus 10 free. That's your special offer. Then make sure it says in green letters below, promo code Gina Moon applied, no spaces. That should already be automatically applied for you. If it's not, you can go ahead and apply it. Then enter your email address, password, date of birth, answer the questions and check mark below if you'd like, then click on the red button, Proceed to Payment. Once you have an account, you can select to get a reading with any available advisor of your choice via phone, chat, video, and you can schedule your appointment for later as well. You can ask specific questions or things like, what are the key lessons I'm meant to learn in this lifetime? What areas of my life should I focus on at this moment for personal growth? What can you tell me about my current relationships, money, love, career, family? You can ask anything you want and get the answers revealed to you instantly. All right, that's it. Enjoy your special psychic source offer. Respect is non-negotiable. Red flags, those are warnings. You're not supposed to climb them. Who in the world told you that unconditional love means unconditional tolerance? To watch the full video, visit my new YouTube channel, Nova Sky Society. Link in description and pinned comment below. In the extended reading, I go into the other person's subconsciousness, their deeper thoughts about you, their deeper feelings for you, their next actions, moves, and more. And thank you all so much for all of your positive feedback for the extended reading. I am so glad that you guys are loving the extended reading so much. So again, if you want to check out the link to the extended, the link is down in the description box below. And remember to share this video with somebody who needs it, especially if you feel like it could help them. Watch your moon and Venus signs for love and emotions, your sun and rising ascendant sign for personal growth and alignment, also for career matters, and your Jupiter and Mars for action, purpose, and expansion. And to catch up on all of your readings for your zodiac sign, click on the left side to watch your zodiac playlist. Click on the video on the right side to watch your next reading. Thank you so much for watching, and until next time.